Oh man. All right, what up, yo? I had uh I had taken off my microphone and camera, so well not the camera, this is the built-in camera. Old ass camera. Still cool though. But I took the mixer off, the microphone was off, because I did some comedy skits. So mm, just now hooking it back up. I didn't think to hook it back up when I finished. Yep. So what's up, y'all? It's Wednesday already, man. This week is going fast. This month has went by fast. This year is going by fast. Man, it's crazy. What's up with your Kiba, Michelle? Michelle, you was working hard today, girl. You was working hard. You was on them fools with them comments, huh? I was a little surprised because they wasn't going hard or nothing, but I think you decided you was gonna stop it before they got going. So I wasn't tripping. Baby E, what's up, homeboy? I seen you leave a couple cool comments, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it. Hey, Kev Mack and everybody. What's up, Tammy Mosley? What's up with it? Yeah. So when I told you about I know all these Mosleys and I mentioned my homeboy Roscoe, I forgot all his sisters and kids, you know what I mean? It's a whole bunch of Mosleys. Um, Even got another brother that didn't grow up with us, but yeah, man, that's a whole family of Mosleys I forgot to mention. Joe Bond, what's up with it, homeboy? What's up, Vanessa Jones? What's up with it? Yeah, it is annoying, Michelle, especially after there's been a couple videos made on top of my lives, trying to put that to bed, but I don't know why they feel like somebody owed them an explanation. Who are they? Why don't they introduce themselves? Why don't they hit me in private? Why it always got to be public? You feel me? Why are they assuming things that they don't know nothing about? That's the crazy part. So yeah, it is annoying, but I'm starting to deal with it a little better now. I mean, shit, it's been so many years. You know what I mean? But at any rate, I appreciate you for stepping in. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. My Bay Che pass off 5800. Oh, your boy Che pass off 58th. I don't know if I know who Che is. I know a Che off of 54th in the hood, but not. I can't think of who that is on 58th. But rest in peace, man. My condolences on me. It's always tough when we lose a good one or one that we really grew up with. But yeah, so anyway, for the regulars that's up in here, for the 31 that really count, right? So today on the other channel, right? I already knew my gun was loaded. The FBI be watching, LAPD watching, not that gun. So I already knew that somebody was gonna jump out there mistakenly, but purposely trying to say I'm just now putting the video up. No, you big dummies. The video's 6 years old. I put a couple short edits in there. And I do this every week. Usually it's on Thursday, but I do it every week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. I try to put up a video just to keep the other channel going. And for the simple fact, a lot of people are not hit to this channel. A lot of people will say, oh, I'm glad I stumbled across this channel. Or, oh, K-Mac got a channel. And within the confines of that one video, which was part one, answered a whole lot of questions that people come on the live and ask me about the Thundercat, the little K-Mac, the big Thundercat, the big K-Mac. You know what I'm saying? So that not only proves that people's not watching my content, Yeah, they imbeciles for real. But it also proves that there's new people on the internet that's not hip to the stuff I got. So, you know, his bad. And then two more after he got timed out, two more dummies come and make comments. Man, just show you this internet is poison. And that's why I never really stood for just saying anything on the internet because people take it and they run with it, especially when you hate or you call somebody a rat or a child molester. People hear that. They don't do no research. They don't care to talk to you. They don't care to get the truth. They just run with it like it's gospel. And so, what up, Southside? What up, homie? I know you're at work, right? So yeah, I hit Pep up. Fitzgerald hit me up a couple times a day. Fitzgerald's ready to jump on the plane and come on down for the meet and greet. So we just trying to get things together, see what's on the agenda, see what y'all itinerary is, so we can meet up with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I had it on during my drive home. That's what's right, Tam. It was pretty good. The few people that left comments left good comments. I think, I'm assume, make an ass out of you and me, but I'm assume some of the trolls and haters seen that video and refrain from trolling in the comment section because they may have learned a little something themselves. They probably like, oh shit, I didn't know this, I didn't know that. Oh wow, you know what I mean? But off 11:30, that's what's up. Yeah, so we just trying to see how much pep is gonna have going on. You know what I mean? And what times and what days, so we could just coincide with y'all's program, man. Kev, LA Kings up 3-1 in playoff game two. LA Kings lost game one on that comeback, or did the Kings win that game? I know the Kings blew a two puck lead in the third quarter. I ain't heard from Pep in a week. Yeah, Pep's probably preparing for his trip. You know how it go before you travel. Go silent, handle your business, clean things up before you take off. That's probably all it is. Nah, the Kings won game one. Oh, right. I know they blew that two puck lead in the third quarter. That was on Monday, right? They up in game two, third period. That's what's up, man. The Kings trying to do something, huh? When you beat them Canadian teams, you're doing a little something. Seems like they got you on that stress scale. I wouldn't say stressing over that. It gets to me at times, yes, but a lot of times I just brush it off, man. To like I say, chalk it up to them being dummies, imbeciles, have no knowledge, don't care for any corrections in their assumptions and their misbeliefs and disbeliefs. You know what I mean? But it's all good, man. It's all good. They say the truth will come to light. So, hey, I already seen a video um, retracting some things that were said about me. But I never cared when that was mentioned about me anyway, because I'm like, it's not a person on earth that could prove that lie. What's your favorite casino in Vegas? Well, they knocked down some of my favorite casinos. I like the Red Rock Casino. I don't really like the Strip, or I would say Caesar's Palace. You feel me? Rob, babe, my seat. Nikki Lee come up in here. Horny AF. The Rockets. All right, Rockets. Don't tell me they beat the Warriors. Michelle, my bell, Mr. Trick Joe. Hey, hi, how are you? Carl Wade, what's going on, homie? Carl Wade been around a long time. Carl Wade, you don't want no rents. You've been chilling. You just cool, You speak and you go on about your business. Shout out to you, Carl Wade. 9680 Rock is wow. Now, Do you guys remember, or was it on the sports channel? But I said that I thought the Warriors exerted a lot of energy and it probably wouldn't last. And somebody said, "You hating? You hate? Why you hating so hard, Kev?" Man, look, watch the game. They look tired in game one. That's all I was trying to say. I'm not saying they're gonna lose the series or none of that, but they look tired. So I don't have them making it to the Western Conference Finals based on them dudes look tired, and they're gonna be tired. Man, a couple of them dudes are old on that squad. A couple Lakers are old. A couple of Timberwolves are old. The Nuggets are getting old. You know what I mean? Thank you, Tammy. Absolutely, I said that. Butler went out. Boston played without choke artists. They got a ring last year, so hey, well, I mean, injuries happen when you get tired. Just in case y'all didn't know, but it's part of the game. Part of the game, man. Uh, Luca looked tired yesterday at the end. LeBron looked a little. LeBron had some spunk at the end of the game, but he, just on a couple of plays. What up with them Padres, Kev? The Tigers got on 4 the series today. Uh, Padres got a decent team. One thing I learned about the Tigers in the last series, they wasn't hitting in the clutch and they wasn't rallying as a team. The crazy part is they played San Diego. San Diego coming to Detroit. And now it looked like San Diego's not a full team. Like San Diego don't rally. And they got a couple holes in that lineup that I hadn't noticed before. So I don't know if they have injuries or they just got a couple bums in that lineup. But yeah, this Padres look like they're leaking right now. But like I said, I expect the Giants to be ahead of the Dodgers for a hot minute. Called that a while ago. And I expect the Giants to fall to third and eventually the Padres in second. Nikki Lee, Rock Fresh, what up, Rock Fresh? Rob Moses, Fitzgerald, what up, what up, what up? Just talking about you and how we trying to get our itinerary to coincide with Pep and the Compton brothers. Yeah. Dragon Low, what's up with it? Warriors don't do well with long gaps between games. How many days was it? When did they play last? But anyway, still got some old people on that team, man. You can spin it however you want. Them knees and the backs and becoming injury prone when you get tired, that's just part of the game, man. Kev, what's your thoughts on Shannon Sharp? I don't really know the details. I just seen people saying they got his back. That's all I see. What are your thoughts on Kanye West? From age 6 to 14. What's your thoughts on Kanye? But I was telling Fitzgerald, it's crazy how every time something bad come out on a brother, everybody jump on it. Like they can't wait to do it. Things happen to other races and it just nobody care about it. He said, yeah, he was replaced with a clone. You think so? Kanye crazy. Kanye desperate for attention. That's some bad attention, man. Some bad attention right there. I like the fact you said he's desperate for. Sound like he was desperate for something else. Oh my goodness. Greetings to all the chat and especially Kev Mack, number one source for authentic West Coast history. Notice how Kev Mack doesn't deny cloning. What if I told you I didn't know what cloning meant? What if every time you said Kev Mack has been cloned, he's been abducted and cloned? I didn't know what abducted or clone meant. I see why he was. Yeah, man, but I'm not gonna jump on a dude like that, man. We already knew he had mental issues. Now you could pretty much figure out why. So I'm not gonna dog the brother out, man. You know, things happen to some people, man. Who all coming to Vegas? Who all coming to Vegas, y'all? Before we had 7 women coming. We might be down to one woman now. They said they blame Kim. Who all coming to Vegas with a K? Yeah, ain't no coming back. But ain't no coming back for who though? Because look at the Jenners, man. The Jenners are still straight, and Shannon Sharp apparently straight, and who else? Kanye needs a black girlfriend. He had a half black one. He had Amber Rose. Shit. Kanye needs some more mental health, man, and need to rest and diet. But what's up with y'all, man? Ain't no lady, not one lady says she coming, man. Not one female said they coming. All right. I figured 6 or 7 wasn't coming, but it sounded good though a year ago when y'all start saying you're booking your room and you're getting your tickets and all that, right? Oh man, the industry is most certainly a joke. What up with it, Shaniqua? What's the deal? Yeah, Rob Moses. Quite a few people are saying that, Rob, but maybe he thought it'd help him. Or like dude said, he desperate for attention. Crippo, get my number from Kev. I gotta ask you something right now. He at work though, so he ain't gonna hit you right now. Done. Kanye ain't surprised me with what he said, other than it was, that's the funniest part. Is it was his cousin, right? But kind of knew, kind of knew what time it was, but just didn't know who really. You know it was something in his childhood though. Kanye needs a DP behind 54th Street Elementary. Yep, I'm chilling. My girl said it's too late to cook, so I'm stuck with Domino's. Domino's has its days, right? Yeah, Rob, for real. Girl, Dad, what's up with you? What's up with you? Man, I'm still working on this comedy for y'all. See how long I could keep it up. Maybe to summer, maybe through the summer. Who knows? Oh man, maybe I'll do a seasonal, like when comics go on the road and shit for a couple months. Maybe I'll just do it like a real comedian, right? Shanika, what it do? You coming to Vegas? Pop your collar one time, she be there like as soon as you pop that collar, she be landing. Do you really believe no sin is greater than the other? Man, that's a good question, man. Um, I don't know if I believe it, but I repeat it. I repeat it. Whatever is better for you, like, right? If it makes you feel like you not as bad as somebody else because your sin to you appears to be less than somebody else's, then let that work for you. But sin is what I always just repeat it. Well, Kanye and Shannon giving you good comedy material. I don't know about Shannon Sharp, but and I'm not gonna do Kanye like that. I'm gonna start Kanye out. I don't really know what to say about Sharp, so you know. But I did have something. I should have wrote it down. I forgot what I was gonna say regarding somebody. No sin is greater than the next sin. I really don't believe that though, Kiva. I know you all off into the word and stuff, and that's why I always repeated that. But I think there has to be some sin that's worse than others. It's like, for example, and it's just my opinion, me thinking out loud. If I kill somebody, I shot him in his head, boom, killed him. Or if I was in a car crash drinking, accidentally drove off a cliff and the passenger died. Is that as bad as a dude that takes a machete, slices your fingers off, slices your toes off, hooks you up to some electric and get the electrocute you, and then behead you? Like, that seemed like it would be worse to me than anything else. But, hey, that's just me thinking out loud. That's how merciful the Lord is for who? For Christians or for everybody? Homies in the pen believe purge stuff is bad. Uh-huh. Shannon got played. What? I missed that. Shannon got played like a fiddle by a young chick, a young white chick, right? King Leopold of Belgium makes Hitler look like Sesame Street. All I'm saying is, if Dub Blunts helped write that Kanye song, it's got to be fake. Oh, that's Dave Blunt's entire catalog. In God's eye, it's all the same. That's crazy, but yeah, guys, in God's eye, it's all the same. Well, y'all better be careful, man. When y'all die and you trying to go through them pearly gates, God gonna say, "You sinned. You was looking at that girl's ass and thinking you wanted to hit that, and you're gonna be next to these dudes with 10, 11 bodies. You're gonna be like, I ain't as bad as them. I only did it once. I didn't hurt nobody." So if all sin really is sin, I mean, a lot of us gonna be in more trouble than we think. So y'all better repent. Y'all better get right with the Lord, ask for forgiveness, and start walking the way you think God wants you to walk, man. Oh man, that's funny, Antoine. Slick would have loved that. He should have called Slick up. Slick would have enjoyed that. Once I saw Dave Blunt's co-writer, I know that cousin song is fake. Uh, I feel like why Doctor said I got some stuff under my belt. Oh, oh, yeah. Well, It's a whole nother story, man. Whole nother story. Man. Yeah, man. Y'all keep them eyes in your head, man. Y'all delete Pornhub from your cell phones. You need your own cartoon with your different character voices. It would be dope. I be thinking a lot of goofy stuff like that, man. That I'm not gonna do or never do. But I be thinking about it. You know what I be thinking? I'm too old to be childish. Ain't nobody gonna like them skits. They gonna be like, what is Kev Mac doing? What's wrong with Kev Mac? So I'll be like, nah, I'm not even gonna waste my time trying to sketch nothing out or plan anything. I'm gonna just do this fake comedy for a little bit. Like I said, maybe another 2 months, maybe, and then come back to it next year or something. You guys gotta realize, right? Like some of y'all that don't really know me, I got homeboys of some over 50 years, some nearly 50 years, and 46, 46, 47 years, some over 50 years, right? And they know me a certain way. So they start seeing me do some goofy stuff and some lame stuff, it's gonna be an issue. I remember a lot of them didn't even want me on YouTube or with the magazine. They're like, what are you doing? What is that? That ain't cool. Next thing you know, all of that ain't cool dudes are doing interviews and making content. You know what I mean? Peace and blessings, Black Warrior Spirit. What up with it? They gonna blame it on draws like they always do. Little mama said, I don't want to get choked. Unc said, yes, you do. Wow. Yeah, man. Anything interesting going on today that y'all want to share? Excuse me. I done choked a few in my day. Man, what's crazy is you do you. Yeah, but still, come on, man. I'm doing me by not doing that goofy shit. Uh, You know what I mean? Because no matter what I do, you're going to have to feel out the audience and see if it worked for you. That's all right, Shaniqua. Don't worry about it. Do you think having a 19-year-old girlfriend is okay at 50 years old? Girlfriend? No. Sex? Maybe so. I mean, for you people that's in the Bible, Kiba, Tammy, or whoever else, Fitzgerald, what God say about a man's girlfriend should be half his age plus 7 years or something like that? Ain't that a saying somewhere or something like that? So, I mean, it's only right that men have women younger than them. Kevin, you thought about doing something Big Doc Thone, the way Little Doc talk, he was upholding Raymond mission. Nah, I'm a stay away from that. My girl said she'll slice my throat my sleep if she find out I'm knocking some chick. Oh, that ain't bad. Get the throat cut, man. Her sin can't be no worse than yours. Sin is sin. I might have to do a comedy skit on that. Might have to do a comedy skit on that. Hey man, a lot of people calling that disrespectful, man. And you know what's crazy? Like people can only dislike you so much. You ever ran across that scripture? Um, People can only dislike you so much, right? But then when you keep on and you cross that final line, now people really hate you. Like there's a different type of hate. There's the I hate you, I don't care about you. But then there's that nigga, I hate you, I want to live you, or I'll try you. You know what I mean? Hey man, I ordered some books, right? I ordered some little tablets. I thought I was ordering tablets like this. I promise I thought I was ordering tablets like this. So I wanted to write, about some baseball in there and write my jokes in there. Why when my tablets came, they was like this? No wonder why they were so cheap. It's a stack like this and they small like this. I can't write in that shit. How the hell I'm gonna see in that motherfucker? I write one letter per page. K, flip the page. E, V. Like, damn, I wasted my couple dollars, man. Can't do nothing with them little tablets. Black Native first, what up? Man. Oh, man. Fitzgerald, we had some fights over that. She don't like my homegirls, and I don't like her homeboys. Yeah, I feel that. You gonna always have a girlfriend that don't like your homeboys. They ain't gonna like your homegirls either. The many composition books, man, I don't know how they expect me to read out that book. Speaking of little small books, any of you brothers remember the little black book? Remember when we was coming up, we had a little black book. I bet Southside remember, cause Cuz remember everything. Cuz got me by a year. He remember every damn thing I say. Remember the black book, Cuz? Read a page from the bookshelf. From which book? I can't see, but I got my glasses. Shaniqua, your name and number was probably in the little black book. Absolutely, Southside. Remember that? What up, Reggie? Now, back then, I could see. Man, I could write so small, maybe nobody else would see the name and number. So them little tablets are small like that little black book, man. Kev, your pops was a player. Did he knock down married women too? Man, absolutely. His best friend's women. I was telling Kiba the story, but I'm not gonna put it all out here like that. Okay, it's not for public. But yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Ain't nothing wrong with the age gap with Shannon. I'm 42 and my girl 30. 12's a good number. 12's a good number. I had a girlfriend 12 years under me. Yeah, yeah, I did. Keep you youthful. And she still learns from it. You could teach her some things. Like nobody want no woman that you can't teach her nothing. Or at least y'all gotta have a conversation that's well balanced. You know what I mean? No, Pops didn't have no code. He sure didn't have no code. You right about that, Moses. Shit, if I do another story on him, that should be the title. Only code Pops had was an area code on his phone number. Reggie Owens, what up with it though? Jan Jones, UFC. Man, what Fitzgerald say? Rob Moses pops with Jody. Man, And time is flying, you guys. We ain't getting no younger. Y'all better enjoy your time on earth while you can. That's why I've been traveling, man. I said last year I was going to start traveling. I haven't traveled as much as I want to, but decent, more than the average person. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it up though, till I can't travel no more. Don't trust your girl around me. I mean, Kings up 6-2. They putting in work. Kev living on the east side. What gang you used to see all the time? East Coast crib, right? No. Oh, I wouldn't even really see the East Coast. The 5 9s, I would see they hit ups down there on like Central and Slauson, or maybe Hooper and Slauson, something like that. Nah, Central, I would see they hit ups right there. Um, but no, 4 deuce, 4 tray, 5 tray, Bloodstone Villain, 5 deuce, 5 6, 5 deuce Broadway, and then you had a lot of Mexican gangs. You had West Side Primera Flats, Barrio Mojados, uh, Mid City Stoners, Clanton 14, Cuarenta, 40th Street, uh, 38th Street. I would see F13 on the east side as well. No, South Los, no, South Los is way to the south. That's why they South Los. And also, they were on the west side, by Denver Lanes, the Raymonds, Lavenders, Hoovers. Misha G, long time no see. What up with it? Shout out Kev Mac. Shout out S Mac. Currently reading the Tookie book. That's what's up. That's what's up. Kev named the top 5 most reputable bloods or blood sets. I don't know who the top 5 most reputable bloods are. Me and Ice T, yeah, we still good. We don't talk as much as we did when I was trying to get the TV show. But yeah, I last hit him up for his birthday. Yeah, I hit him up for his birthday. Well, you got to start with the bounty hunters and swans. Then you got the bloodstone villains and the pueblos. So then I guess you go with the neighborhood families. That's 5, right? Have you ever seen someone from Hoover Groover? I don't know. I don't know if they was from Hoover Groover or not. I don't know. Not that I know of. Yes, Antoine Foster. Yes, sir. Yep. Yes, sir. Who made the Swans' reputation so savage? All of them. We said inactive now. Thought they only on the east side. Who was pushed them off the west side? Who told you that? Where you get your information from on that one? That is not true, homie. That is false information. Flag on the play, 15-yard penalty, unsportsmanlike conduct, ejected next time you say something like that. Mac traveling means there's a chance somebody come and see me. I told you. And there's a possibility, but 5 years ago, my girl Pops didn't like our age gap. But when I took him to a Seahawks game, seats on the sideline, he forgot all about that. He like, you can have that. Should have got with it earlier. That ain't no facts, homie. Bro, bro, it's me, homie. It's me. I'm telling you, that is not true, homie. I'm telling you, that's not true. That's totally false. Was Jimmy Lavender and the bishops claiming blood, or were they bishops? Out of towners got to stay off people. KM, hope all is well. What's happening now? Chilling. I respect you, kid, but I have to disagree. It's cool. You could disagree with me, homie. Raymond's on the east side. Denver Lane's on the east side. It's cool. I don't want to debate you on it. I'm just stating my fact. And that's all. Baby boy, what up with it? I rewatched the Center Park interview again, and it seemed like you, Spaghetti, and Taco were all right. Seemed like you enjoyed doing that interview. Yeah, I do. I enjoy a lot of the interviews, bro. For real. That was a good nip video you did. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. That was an old video, man. I did that in like April of 2019. Before, when I came back from Houston. And I think that was the first project I did when I came back. I'm pretty sure it was the first project I did when I came back. What's that, Tammy? Yeah, Taco got killed before Spaghetti passed. Who? C&E have South Slopes turf now? What that KMV live stream like? Watch this, homie. I'm doing this for you, homie. So hopefully none of your homies get mad or anything like that. You know what I mean?
KMV.
What up? You sleep?
No. I'm wide awake. Man, I done called you and text you and everything else, but all I can do is see your videos. I'm like, why is he not calling me, texting me back, and then he's been uploading videos and live every day?
Hey, so listen.
Talk to me.
I'm on live right now,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a dude that claims Hoover, and he says the South Los got ran off the west side. Are there still South Los around the Raymonds?
Absolutely. Yeah. 100%.
Are the Raymonds on the east side?
Absolutely not. No, we west side. We west side even in Pasadena and we west side.
Are the Denver Lanes east side?
No, the Denver Lanes on the west side. The east side don't start till Main Street.
Thank you, my brother. I'll call you when I get off live.
All right, that's what's up.
All right, later.
Go.
I mean, you know, my word ain't shit. I don't know nothing. You know what I mean? I don't know shit. Let me see. I'm from Lanes, we west side, and every bitty. I know that, brother. I was just trying to make a point. That's all. I know the Denver Lanes are West Side though. You know. Some homies never been out of LA and South Low still here. That's exactly right. Kid Mac, these dudes, I was raised up on the east side. I'm from East Side Watts. What up, homeboy? Man, I don't understand, man. This is what I do, man. I've been doing forever. You know what I mean? But people always disagree with me. That's why I say it's fine. I don't want to argue about it. It just is what it is. If nothing else, listen and your history from a real gang historian. Yeah, but not just that. I mean, we really was out there. So when I do go to LA, I haven't been to LA since September. But you know, plus a major falsehood to people is that like gangs took over other gang territory. That's like a big falsehood. That's like back in the day when different Crips were forming and different Bloods were forming, different hoods was taking over. But once hoods were established under the Blood and Crip umbrella, don't nobody really lose their hood. I'm not saying nobody, but it's so far and in between that something like that actually happens. Yeah, I was gonna call it South Los, but I want to, they a little more strict. Kev Mac, you still on deck for Rockhead's last interview? Oh yeah, absolutely, but not right now. I can't do it right now. He's not coming out here right now. I have family that grew up on the east side. I grew up in the church right next door to South Park. Right, Main Street took over 8-7 gangster term. Yeah, that's pretty. That yeah, I mean you more on point with that one. It's ETG Hood Day, August 4th. I don't know why it would be August 4th. That's Main Street. That's Swans. Hollywood. What up, Hollywood? Hollywood. Hollywood swinging. What's the deal? What's the deal? Dark Gloom. What's up, homie? What's the deal with it, man? ETG North say knock it off, homie. Knock it all the way off. Why would he say 8-4 for 8 Trey? That kind of weird, but hey, Kev, can I call Big Sleepy from the set to tell my story? Oh, absolutely. You can if you want to. I mean, that's on you, bro. I'd say you should save it. Personally, I say save it, man. As it's been said multiple times in your channel and said again tonight, the east side starts at Main Street. My daddy taught me that when I was a kid. Okay, little Sody day. All right. All right. And that would make sense. Somebody told you La Casa Nostra closed their books. They lied. Might have to go to Italy, but they got young members, trust and believe. The youth will always be the active ones in it. Do I know Big Sleepy? Not sure. East Side starts on Broadway for us. Y'all a little bit bougie then. Y'all a little bougie. Little bougie. You go by a Thomas guide. If you look at a Thomas guide, it'll show you the numbers and stuff like that from east to west and south to north. So if you're a bus driver, you're an ambulance, a cop, you know that Main Street is the divider. If you're a mailman, you know that Main Street is the divider. You know, in any map book, it's gonna let you know. It's gonna let you know the east from the west and the south from the north. Because the interview Monster Cody said the little homie started in A Tray, right? In August. Sammy the Bull was in the first group to be made in 1976. K-Mac, do you see a difference between dudes from small hoods versus big hoods? A little bit. There's a little difference, but it's not much difference. Here's my thing, man. I said this once. I'll say it again tonight. We're all brothers, stepbrothers, cousins, uncles, nephews, daddies, granddaddies, stepdaddies, right? So why would this hood be so much harder than this hood or so much better than this hood? You know, how come these dudes are killers and these dudes ain't? Or these dudes can fight, and these dudes can't. The only time it's really like that is if dudes is training. If dudes are training or going to the shooting range or doing a lot of shooting. Other than that, we all the same, man. We all the same. The food is the same, the water is the same. Your workout may be different and your diet may be different. The caliber gun you use may be different, but we all the same, man. We all, like they said about sin, all sin is the same. All gang members, not really the same, but some are gonna say we all the same. But yeah, we ain't no big old difference, man. You know, when I said there's a small difference that I recognize, bigger gangs politic more. So bigger gangs tend to let some things slide, but also tend to bully more than smaller gangs. Smaller gangs usually are more close knit, do more funner things together, and trust each other more. Bigger gangs tend to have different sides and different cliques that a lot of times don't get along, don't grow up together. Like a bigger clique may have multiple elementary schools, multiple junior highs, and multiple high schools with busing. Smaller cliques, they pretty much all in that same area gonna go to that same school unless they get kicked out. So some dudes are more seasoned than others. You know what I'm saying? Some have more fights or more shootouts than others. But other than that, man, it's basically all the same thing, man. You got riders from every hood, you got killers from every hood, fighters from every hood. That's how they're able to establish themselves and stay around so long. It's possible. It's possible. Bigger gangs eat their own more. Bigger gangs tell more too, I guess. I guess. A lot of smaller gangs also tend to quit. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard for them to hold their ground and still be hard when they surrounded by the big fish. When you a little guppy in a small pond, it's hard to hang with the big fish for longevity. But there's advantages and disadvantages to both, though. Yeah, look at 116 Avalon. Kitchen took over their set. Man. Now I gotta call Crazo back, y'all, when I get off. Crazo say he be calling and texting. I don't never respond. So I gotta get back to Crazo. Shit, I guess I'm gonna get up out of here now, man. Hey, y'all take it easy, man. Y'all have a good night. SAG should be on deck tomorrow. If you're not, I will be. You was watching George Jackson and Hugo Premiere interviews. Powerful stuff. Them dudes wasn't swole giants or nothing, but was some killers. I'm out, y'all. Peace.